Nothing. Okay. Oh, is that me? Oh, hello there, me. Do I have to fight myself? No, I think I remember what I have to do.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self.
I look cooler because I cloak.
It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am.
Okay. Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Divinity Original Sin 2. Let's go ahead and get some fish again. We're gonna have a lot of fish to sell after all of this. We're gonna sell so much fish, so many fish, it's crazy. Oh, this one is at least a good one. They have a couple good ones in there now and again. It's nice, it's good. Alright then. Now the thing is, I should be able to pass up here because I do have the written passage, right? So the dog really shouldn't attack me out of nowhere. But there's a chance they still will. I also need to enter this house because I think there's something suspicious about it or something they said was going on with it. So I really have to break in. I might have to break in. Or I could just walk in. That person's sleeping, so let's read this while they're sleeping. The 29 boy started to question my wits. I know the vulture's altar is real. There has to be so okay. I was right with okay. Something weird is going on. That person's sleeping, so I can lockpick this while they're sleeping, right? I mean, they're not very good guards. I have to say that much. 25 to 31. What is your current weapon like? 32 to 34. So this is not that great, although it can't be sold. And then a lot of other good stuff. Okay. Anyway, hello there.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids.
Call out
She
to her, of
calmly
course.
opens her left eye, then her right.
Hello there. I have visited Loha and need to get through the hedge.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, elf. Right glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither.
Okay,
Those
well...
brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon.
And what do your partners hope to find down below?
Who knows? Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. Probably got all sorts of tricks for covering his tracks, but the goons downstairs should sniff out something.
Okay, thank you. I'll be heading... Oh, actually, I need more info about Mordus,
That
though.
weird priest's been hanging around Lohar for ages. Now he's vanished. Those half-wits below will know more.
Okay, thank you. I'm heading down then.
Get to it then. But tell the lunkheads that Glenn has sent you before they bash your brains in.
Okay, I'll try. Actually, I don't need this right now. I would like to go rescue the lady first, and then go down the hedge, probably. If I remember to. There's a chance I'll forget. So I'll try to avoid that. Oh no, a dead magister. Whatever am I to do about that? The tension is not high. It's low. Okay, it's alright. I can move around. Chances are no one is upset.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying
Buying or selling?
Trading. No, that's not an option, but that's what I'm gonna say.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Strength. I mean, he needs new gloves. He desperately needs new gloves.
You receive a month's wages. Never forget.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
Yeah, who would sell poisoned fish? You crazy? You must be very messed up to sell that kind of stuff. I can't believe you would do such a thing.
We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Huntsman. Okay. I mean, didn't I wanted to replace the stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Leave, and then I wanted to replace some clothes.
I'm all right, as long as
So first of all, this goes into peace spec and
never forget it.
intelligence. Just put that in there. Intelligent fish, of course.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
Tell me, have you heard any news?
If I don't come
Nothing
visit
good.
the ton,
The void woken
you
are
will.
everywhere. Thank the divine you're
Wouldn't you
here
like
to
to
protect
know?
us.
Yes.
There we go. All right, let's go ahead and manage runes. Some requirements no longer met. Okay, that's fine. Extract. All right, cool.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
What about me? This armor doesn't really fit me, does it? No, it does not. Yeah, okay. You can sell that one. I'll be taking this one up to me, and this one, I still need to wear that one.
How you holding up?
Anyone else who wants this one? You can't even use it. You might want it though, because your gloves kind of suck. I mean, I guess you actually know they don't.
The rest of this town.
You're okay for now. You're okay for now. You'll sell these instead.
Well and good for you with your
Buying or
rations.
selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Keep talking, dwarf,
very
and
much.
you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Oh, here we go. Here's a lot of different stuff. So this is a two-handed
Together, Bree.
tactical retreat, sky shot. I already know tactical retreat as well.
You're safe among friends. Never
I already know that one too. First aid, barrage, marksman's fang. I do not know, right? So that ignores armor.
smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Do I have blitz attack on my character? Did I ever equip blitz attack? Because I think I do have it. Couldn't use infect anymore, I'm pretty sure. Do I have a blitz attack? Didn't I
How
learn
you
blitz
holding
attack?
up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
I do have blitz attack. I just haven't used it. Where is it in my hotbar? I lost it. Is it in the middle of all of the different things, maybe? Or is it on the second one? It's on the second one. Okay, got it. Need to remember that. Yes, it'll remain Maisie for a bit. Alright, that's good enough. You guys don't even have space for anything else, really. Alright, let's see.
Smells worse over
Buying or
here
selling?
than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a
Do
vat
you
of
not have
vinegar.
any good weapons?
Then don't
Perhaps.
come over. Not like you're buying anything.
It's a one-handed sword. It's not even as.
I don't come
I
visit
mean,
your
it's probably is better than mine in all honesty. Actually, now that I think about it. Two-handed, one-handed.
Keeping it together, Bree.
31, 29, 31 to 34. Not 33. I mean, no, still not really. No. Wands. I'm not gonna use a lot of wands, so I can easily just make do with what I find. I'm really just looking for a good one-handed sword at this point. None of these things are really the things I want. Like ballistic shot maybe, and some of the other stuff, but I want to take a look at the other stuff before I pick, because this person over here also has some stuff.
Mate, but what have I got yourself situated?
What do you have? What do you have? Your fire whip, your fireball.
Keeping it
Some in
together,
fire
Bree.
slug.
I'm all right, as long as
Laser
I don't
ray.
think about it too much. You're safe
Supernova,
among friends.
bullhorns, skincraft.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving along with the rest of this
Oh yeah,
town.
this one. I don't
It's all well and good.
I mean, it could really help her out though. It's her
Keeping it
stats.
together, Bree.
The stats I could get from this could really be good for Lose, but I don't think we're gonna out-level it somewhat soon though. So I don't know. There's nothing here I want. Like it's not that great. Might even find it later on. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here I really want. So I guess I will just kinda waste the money. Okay, she could use this one. It could help out her stats all the time. So it's just waste money on this, and then then she can get the wand. Oh, we even have this one. Identify. Isn't it a staff? No, it's a wand.
Keeping it together, Bree.
So, I'm all right.
Stolen.
As long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends.
And water intelligence and chance to electrify. So I would like to replace this one.
Smells worse over here.
And then I would like to sell the other wand.
Back for a return visit, are you?
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
Yep.
Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it in his inventory because otherwise it won't really. Oh, actually, is that one? Also this one. Also gonna sell that one.
Back for a return visit, are you?
I'm all right.
Yep, I'm back for a return visit. I'm gonna sell these two things.
You're safe.
There you go.
Yep.
Never forget it.
So, have you heard any news?
Actually, you don't happen to have any good shields, do you?
Good. The void woken are everywhere. Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Did you have a
Yes,
shield?
yes, of course.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
No, I can't really see anything. I don't know if. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Intelligence. Don't need that one. No great armor. I mean, the shield maybe. 109, 75 plus 4 initiative. Not bad. Oh, look at this one.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of
That is
vinegar.
perfect. Although requires Constitution
Don't come
12,
over.
which I do
Not
have
like you're
actually.
buying anything.
Okay, alright. Next time I'm buying stuff, it's gonna be armor. Alright, cool. Very cool. I think it's about time we actually go over and save the lady who's in trouble. Still haven't done that.
You ever think about running off, like Barnby and Sam did?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Well. What exactly happened here? Did you murder everyone, little chicken? I hope you didn't murder everyone. Yeah, I think you turned bad and killed everyone.
What? No, you don't even have a stomach. It'd just be indulgence. Our shield speaks, Quercus. Prick up your phantom ears.
I have some questions.
Ask away, shield.
Can you tell me more about the Great Acorn?
A giant body, but no giant brain, eh, Quercus? Surely even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above and seeded the Irwood, covering this land in beautiful, perfect forests. Beautiful and perfect until the giant races, no offense, realized they could use it to build their houses and fuel their fires. They carved the Irwood up, and the forests shrank and shrank. None of the original wood remains. But someday, the great acorn will fall again. The forests will be reborn, and the giant races will be wiped from this world. At least that's what I hear.
I'm a little confused though. Where did the acorn come from?
Oh, Quercus, it wants answers. As if it is the first creature to ponder the big questions of the universe. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from, if not a greater acorn? Could you build a nest great enough to store the great acorn for the winter? Some questions have no answers. Quercus, why is that so difficult to understand? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world, and squirrels will reign supreme forever. I fail to see what's so difficult to grasp.
So, what about the Knights of Dre?
How to explain it, Quercus?
Yes, how to explain
Do
it?
you think giants understand chivalric orders? Can they conceive of honor, of faith? Oh, Quercus, I am not talking down to it. Quite literally the opposite, in fact. I just worry it won't treat a group of mystic squirrel knights forming a doomsday cult dedicated to ending the world with a giant acorn with the seriousness it deserves.
I can understand that.
Ah, truly? Why, our shield is full of surprises, Quercus. The thing that you must understand about the Knights of Dre is that they are utter fanatics. Nothing matters to them but the return of the great acorn and the destruction of the giant races.
Okay, I'm grateful you're actually going up against him, but why you?
Quercus and I, we have come across this cult before. We have seen what they can do. I cannot let that happen to Rivellon, and I alone have the magical expertise to stop them. Not that it matters. No one else will even listen. For that, if nothing else, you have my thanks. Now, was there anything else?
Never mind, it's all good. No worries. Okay, chicken. I will leave everything else alone, I guess. So we have a little chicken with us now too. That's fun. Oh yeah, I guess it's about time we go up and see if we can help out the lady. Who, as far as I understand, is being withheld here against her will. Oh, she's very, very hurt. Okay, that's not good.
You poor dwarf.
Excuse me.
Do you even know what they've
A
done?
Magister guard approaches. Behind her, on the gallows, 2 lizards. One in a Magister uniform hangs dead from her neck. The other hangs from her hands, still alive.
Step away from the prisoner, elf!
I'm gonna set the prisoner free. You should look the other way.
You're going to... What, now?
I would like you to set the prisoner free yourself.
She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
Okay, alright. If that's the case, then do you know who killed Alexander? This guy.
I'll regret this, I know I will. All right, I'll stand aside.
Me just looting the dead person. What? You just walked away? Alright,
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. It is a masterful performance. I would applaud it, but well.
okay, I mean, I would like for you to, Oh, actually, I'm just gonna help you out
Be
first.
quick about it. Who knows when that magistrate might return?
Sure, sure.
Teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that magistrate wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
Sure, sounds good. Let's do that then. Alright. Stop squeaking. No, stop squeaking, little squeakster. I see something moving over here. Is it a butterfly? Or it's a bunny? Hello, bunny.
Mating season. Again. If
Okay.
I have to deal with one more buck looking to court me, I'll take a chunk out of his ear.
Okay, fun. So you're in the middle of mating season. That's great. Oh, I remember those guys. I remember those guys. Yeah. They're not very fun to fight. I never defeated them last time I played. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to our home then. See what anyone else wants to say. Oh, we also have the arena to get to as well. Quite a few things to get to. Hello, kiddo. I freed her, by the way. You should be back again.
The Meister's back! The Meister's back! She doesn't feel like playing, but...
Alright, let's get in. Hello there, Meister Siwa.
Slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians, no offense to you, my well-odoured friend, were unable to club their way into my vault. Everything you need should be safe.
And what exactly do I need?
In your case, more than I suspect, man. God or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
Okay, and what do I need to do?
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head.
I mean, the god is kind of in my favor, you see. They were like, oh my god, we are dying. You should help us out. And I'm like, sure, yes, I'll help you out.
Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are.
Awake? That was your first mistake, thinking I was awake. But I'm happy you don't mind me taking any of your stuff, although I don't need a lot of this. Alright, I'll take this. You don't mind, right? Oh, greed. It was a great need then, unfathomable forces of darkness, forces so great the seven themselves could not hold them at bay. Lucian was chosen from among those summoned, Lucian the worthy, Lucian the holy, 7 times divine was he, and yet still he fell. Wood chips, sure. Is it heavy? No, it's not that heavy. I'm strong. Yeah, I'm not gonna take too much stuff. I mean, I'm only gonna take stuff that I don't think she needs to live. I mean, she doesn't need food. Maybe she does. She doesn't mind me taking. She can go buy more. I'm sure she has people she knows. Tales of the Seven Gods. The Seven Gods were still young when they decided that each of them should have their own race to guide through the eternal flow of time, and thus it happened that Relic, the most powerful of all gods, became the patron of the humans. Oh yeah, so there is the Seven Gods, but the Seven Gods were, in the visions I've seen, they were portrayed as evil, right? So they wiped out the other races, or the race before, which are the Voidwoken as far as I understand. And then they made space, instead of the Voidwoken being there, now they made space for humans, elves, and whatever, and killed all the Voidwoken, and then made space for the other races. So the Voidwoken are technically, based on my understanding from the story so far, just kind of trying to take back their world. More than 300 years before he left, the goddess of mirth and laughter wanted an intelligent race. Okay. The feats of the four. Behold the mighty heroes of Driftwood, and the feats of which owe them thanks. Garrick the human who slew the necromancer sprang upon the dead of the stone garden. Bromley the dwarf who defeated the demons that plagued the great woodlands. Vidia a lizard who subdued the strange beasts that rose from the primordial caverns east of Driftwood. And Hela an elf who defended the farmers who feed Driftwood against pitiless bandits. They are immortal through their deeds. Their emblems of victory shall rest. Alright, cool. Book. The book contains a description of several medical artifacts that have been forbidden by the Divine Order. As you flip through the book, your eyes lands on a section about idols of rebirth. Infused with ancient magic, these small statues allow the wielder to return to Rivellon after death. The statue grows ashen and loses all magical properties after use. While they're known to travel such idols in the person, some sources even suggest these tinkerers would restore the magic properties. Aha. I mean, I have one. Son against father, death in the Elflands. A dramatic retelling of true events. Lucian the Divine... Oh, okay, I see. T is for what? T is for troll. The term troll behavior refers to the troll live their lives from killing and feeding roaring courtship rituals. Poisoning may prevent a troll from regenerating. Okay, so kill the trolls with poison, I guess. We'll use poison freely. Sun to keep the shadow. They are vulnerable to fire. So they fire against them. Blazebone trolls are eternally thirsty and thus they... Okay, alright. Therefore, kills most living things instantly, but trolls may actually develop immunity with mild, prolonged exposure. If you encounter such a beast, they may be harmed only when a curse is applied to the appropriate attack method. Trolls are typically omnivore, but many are known to develop the taste for humanoid flesh. These creatures often lose their weaknesses entirely, though, as constructs of flesh and blood. They are not indestructible. Good to know. I'm not gonna steal the paintings. That's a bit too much. I'm gonna steal the soap, though. What else do you have? You have an empty bottle again? You don't need to clean yourself. You're living in medieval times. Oh, you're just watching me do all of this, huh? This plate is mine too. So what do I do? Ooh, egg. Just a cup and whatever this is, something. Okay. I forgot. You said where? Where was the thingy again?
It really is quite simple. In the corner, there's the combination.
Oh. Okay, I see. The painting.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Your talent for following signals. Push the button.
I did push the button and now I'm trapped. Whoops.
The combination. I shall call it out as you go.
Okay, the combination.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Okay, let's enter the safe combination.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Good, very good.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
Nice dungeon. Again, don't mind me looting. It is all for the greater good. Oh, sure. I'll be doing such a thing. Not even without your...
And try not to break anything in the meantime.
Sorry, I won't break anything. Maybe I'll break everything.
Ancient rooms, weird contraptions. This place is an alchemist's dream.
Okay, I mean, I might as well learn it, right? I don't know what the Medusa head gives me. That's the weird part. I don't know what Medusa's head gives me. Maybe I can... Maybe it gives me petrified. Okay, actually, I think I know what that gives me then. Petrified is somewhat useful. Empty cup, alright. Note of... Okay, Godwoken, place a single piece of black root in the ritual bowl. Draw blood of your own. Okay, set aflame the bowl in content to show that you have sufficient sauce. Inhale the resulting smoke. Nothing is known beyond this point. The ingredients are not alright. That seems important. Seems important as well, I guess. Empty, as long as these are empty. So we're gonna have to get a ritual going, which means that I should be careful about how much of this I take. I can reach up there. Okay, that's fine. I like how you have souls just sitting there. Lake fabric dye. I mean, that could be useful. I don't know if that does anything. Rhymes. Okay, let's see. I can deduct one recipe from this book, but this reads more like a puzzle than a recipe. Think I've read it before? Bottle of swirling mud, just in case that is useful somehow. Ball, alright, let's go ahead and take these. Oh, this could also be useful. I don't think I've seen a name like that before. Painting of a man. Well, now it's a painting of my nothing, I guess, because I just picked it up. The most powerful scrolls, okay. Epidemic of fire. Empty bottle, sure, I can make more potions out of that, so no problem. Skull. Healing potion, you can get that one, and empty potion bottle, sure. More grotesque jars, of course. Black fabric dye, in case I need more of that for some reason. Okay, maybe it is not necessary. I just remember there being some items that are necessary for the whole thing. Firestorm grenade. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, is that all? Oh, there's something over here. Energy chest. Let's see what this is all about. Source orb. Glowing brightly with its spectral blue brilliance. Evasive aura. Venomous aura. Mass cleanse wounds. Ooh, I'm looking forward to using this. Book, read. I read books. In this tome, Heward, the historian, assembles a bulk of what is still known about the larger world about the infamous Brachus Rex and creates a slightly drawn portrait that feels somewhat incomplete, but also carries the ring of truth. Brachus was once a fine human being, a noble ruler, but his greed overtook him and he became corrupted. There's a mention of Cassandra as twin sister to whom Brachus did unspeakable things, stealing her life force and that he may live forever. Unfortunately, these crimes saw him arrested by source hunters, hanged until death, and his body thrown into a well. Rumors abound that this was not the end, but until Heward can confirm these outlandish tales, and as exciting and dramatic as they are, he refuses to add them to his chronicle. Okay. Alright, I think I'm done ransacking your place here. Firestorm grenade, never mind, I'm not completely done yet. Just give me a second. Gonna make it even worse. Okay, I think I'm done now though. I think I've taken... Never mind. Alright, what do you want me to do?
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
I mean, I guess it means having the power to make the world a better place.
And you in your infinite wisdom would know what is better.
Yeah, of course I would.
You would judge your enemies without prejudice and make decisions that could hurt your own for the greater good. No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races.
Hence the greater good. You don't understand what I mean. The context matters, lady.
The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Nod, but you're already thinking what you could do with such power.
Very well then.
Yes.
Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, Mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke.
All right.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread.
Sounds fun.
They're all perfectly normal.
But they
Although
are.
you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way.
All right.
Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
Wait, ingredients in the cupboard, sauce in okay.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Your cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Okay, I'll get started immediately then.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
All right. I mean, since you are hurting, I guess I could heal you. No? Doesn't matter? I guess it doesn't do anything to you. Okay, that works, I guess. So... about doing things. Okay, look at the materials.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
So over here we have the book. Instruct me to record my... Okay, so place a single piece of blackroot in the ritual bowl. So the ritual bowl and blackroot, okay, in my inventory. Let's do that then. Where's the ritual bowl? Does it look specific? Does it look special or anything? Oh, this is it. Okay, combine with blackroot. Okay. Then cut myself a bit, and then I combine the bloody knife with the ritual ball. No. Ready for ritual. All it needs is a fire. Okay, so that is taken care of. So what's the next step? The next step is set a flame as and its content. It's sure that you have sufficient sauce. Inhale the resulting smoke. Okay. So I go in and I set fire to it. In here, probably, because this is the incinerator. I think. It should be. Alright, let's go ahead and plop it down in here. Alright, cool. Everyone get out of there. Okay, then we go ahead and do this. And then we go in and
as you suck the smoke
inhale
deep
the
into your
stuff.
lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Okay, I guess I gotta keep it in. I can't just get rid of it.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
That sounds fun.
This recess of my soul. But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
It really does. So this is the depth of my soul. This the Hall of Echoes. Anything over here? No, nothing up there. Okay, fair enough. What about over here? Nothing. Okay. Oh, is that me? Oh, hello there, me. Do I have to fight myself? No, I think I remember what I have to do.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self.
I look cooler because I cloak.
It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen. Come. Come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am.
Okay.
Look me in the eyes.
I will.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes. Shine brightly. Speak the spell and see.
Ooh, Spirit Vision. To cast the spell regularly to reveal a hidden world from ghosts lingering from mortal realm. Okay, cool. Alright, so I can now see. Speak the spell, but isn't the spell, doesn't it require source? Oh, it's there. Oh, it's... Oh, okay.
Dawn is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Tis Endelius in all his spectral glory.
You know me, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful, and now I've come to seek some power in return.
And you nice.
Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Tis Endelius nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feast deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
You're a bit greedy. I kinda need all the sauce I can get.
Don't you dare be ungrateful after all I've done for you. I sheltered you. Now you must shelter me.
I'm ungrateful. You just stole sauce without my permission from me.
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Well, I won't really stand for this. There must be a way to save you.
To save us both, as a matter of fact.
Okay, both of us?
You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I.
Oh, so I control you?
Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
You know, once I read about it in a fabled birthplace of the god. Well, it is. The book was called Fabled Birthplace of the Gods, but it's also the fabled birthplace of the gods.
It most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads. And you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Why is it so important that I should win? The rise of any new divine is the seven same, correct?
There you touch upon the very heart of the matter. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the seven, but to take it. All of it.
Wow, okay.
Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom, this world's liberator.
And what will happen to the other gods if I do this?
It's very simple, really. They will either bow to you, or be undone. But of course that is what they are saying to their own God-woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them.
You don't know that.
Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are, the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
And what about the other races?
They will be at your mercy, which is vastly preferable to you being at theirs. Wouldn't you agree?
I do agree.
So fret not, but revel in the promise of the lake. I will lead you there when you are ready, when you've become a true master of the source, and speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a Godwoken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
Well, you know, why don't you just teach me? You're probably the best one.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen. But if all I had to do was give, you would long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
Well, before I go, what did you do to my eyes exactly?
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Okay, sure. I thought you were the master of the Source himself,
and so much
yourself.
More.
Okay, you are more?
But
okay.
I'm no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the knowledge that will expand the bounds of your soul, that you'll have to hunt for yourself. Best of luck, my champion.
Okay, anyway, hello there.
A man's spirit stands before you, clad in scholarly dress. When your eyes meet, he staggers back, terrified.
Who has taken my books? My notes? They were here just a moment ago. Everything was peaceful again.
Ah, okay.
Armadia, why do you test your chronicler so, haunting me with spirits? Am I cursed? Has the goddess turned her back on me?
I mean, you're dead and I'm not.
The chronicler shudders, looking sick to his stomach.
Again. This again. I sleep, then I wake, and another piece of the world is gone. When we were in Reaper's Eye, when I saw those tomes and scrolls, I was myself again. For a moment, I was alive.
I just realized he's the one making all the chronicles I can read, right? So that means that he's part of me, which is kind of weird.
But the vision always fades. I'm just a remnant of the Empress's ambition. Why can't I escape? Why is there never a way out?
I would like to know more about you, my friend.
Me? I archived Rivellon's history. I used ink to immortalize greatness on the page. A lizard empress sought my services. She needed an ancient design restored from a damaged text. She told me the design was brilliant. When the armor was forged, the Empress showed it to me, and she trapped me inside. Consumed me.
When the armor was forged, the Empress showed it to me, and she trapped me inside, consumed... Are you the one who's inside my beast armor, or whatever it's called?
If it wasn't for me, the armor wouldn't exist at all.
Is it Hunger from Beyond?
Oh, this is my fault.
I would love to break you free if you know the way for me to do so.
If I knew the way, I'd shout until every god heard me. But I have no idea. I simply want this to end.
The chronicler puts his head in his hands, collapsing in silent defeat.
Okay, I have a way to probably fix this. Hallucinogenic gas and stuff.
Go
okay.
now. Rivellon and its masters await.
Okay, sure, sounds cool. But before I go and do stuff, something else over here, right? With my ghost eyes, there's nothing else just sitting over here? No, nothing? No dead people? Okay. Fine, no dead people, I'll just leave then. So you're now me, I'm now part of
the
a guard.
Master stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans
What?
in.
You weren't
her
sure
body
you would
tongue
live
flickering
this?
hungrily
What?
about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
I will. I mean, first I need to get this searing green smoke out of my
She
system.
stares intently for a moment, taking in every detail before sighing deeply.
You didn't have enough sauce, did you? You had all the materials, but not the sauce. That is unfortunate.
She doesn't know what I can do anything.
You may well have that potential, but at the same time, how to put this? I don't trust you to tie your bootlaces without accidentally hanging yourself, let alone
What?
controlling the powers of
What?
creation.
Excuse me?
So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turn into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Well, I can at least kill such creatures. I don't need to beg them for help.
Were the circumstances any different, I would indeed agree. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
You really don't seem well.
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Are you talking about these people?
My, you have been a busy little creature, haven't you?
Well, you changed tone really
Yes,
fast.
you may need to visit several of them. I doubt anyone would be willing to give up all of their secrets.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
I'll be back as soon as possible, don't you worry. But first, you can talk to the little creature, man.
What are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plot.
A warrior and a scholar? I'm impressed by your many skills.
Our gargantuan friend is easily impressed. Wait until it learns that I'm a knight, a scholar, and a wizard capable of saving the world.
Well, that's quite impressive.
No, of course it knows that already, Quercus. Yes, I'm aware it's the entire basis of our partnership. No, I most certainly do not feel the need to return the compliment. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate it. Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world already.
Yes, we do. Indeed, we do. Hello
The
there.
spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A godwoken in my presence. You honor me.
Who exactly are you?
I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself. Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not godwoken. But in my heart, I know I am special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
Okay, why did you do such a thing if you knew it was dangerous?
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power, and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Indeed you are. By the way, I found your apprentice.
The Meister sits slumped in her chair.
What news?
Yeah,
Can you channel enough source? Are you powerful enough to proceed?
No, there's still some
Then
way to go.
why, pray tell?
Maybe tell. We'll see, we'll see. I need to go get stuff first. Earth Essence. Sure, I'll take this. Friends, I know you've been speaking to your own gods. Let me tell you this. They want us to kill each other. And is that really something you guys want? Now think that over. Think that over before we continue. Now, I can't exactly use swords in the middle of the town, can I? Wait, who are you and why are you laying there? Didn't notice you before. Oh, you're both laying there? Okay, well, I guess we'll investigate that in the next video, because I'm gonna have to end this one right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.